So, how do you deal with your inner critic? Do you have one?
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. How do I deal with my inner critic? Sometimes I really shut it off. It's too strong. I was raised by nuns a million years ago, and they still have some impact on me. I can see that. Even if I'm a free woman, I've been emancipated since I'm so young. I was so young, but they still have a hold on me. Of self-critic, of not accepting my body the way that it is. I still have a lot of self-critics, and but I shut it off. I learned how to do that when I notice it.
Yes.
And sometimes don't notice it, but people notice it and they make me aware of it, and then I shut it off. Because there's only two choices: or live with it,
Yes.
or stop it.
How do you live such a full life?
Like this. I breathe in all in. It's. I am so grateful for the life I had. You're right. I had a beautiful life. And I think I focus on gratitude. That's what I do, because I have, if I count all my blessings, there's so many of them. I had a beautiful family. I still have a beautiful family. I live the life I want to live. I made big decisions in my life to change the status quo. And when it was time, sometimes it took me 32 years, like the last one. But I did it with courage. I think it takes courage. It takes a lot of courage to really be yourself, fully yourself.
Yes.
So I think I was blessed with the courage to change, the confidence and the trust that whatever I change in my life will be perfect. Because life always turns out to be perfect. And so, not in the perfection that we think needs to happen, but it is always perfect. We always learn the lessons that we need to learn, and even if they're painful, even if they long to come sometime, but I think what made my life so amazing is that I jumped with confidence.
Yes, and bold.
Yeah, I made bold move to move from one country to the other when it was time to move away from a 32 years relationship recently, and to live my life, to be true to myself, to be true to what I really needed, even if the ties were strong, and if the past was holding me. I decided that all that was not worth staying in the status quo. But
So, how has sex and love changed for you as you've gotten older?
when before my marriage, it was fun and vigorous and adventurous.
Yes.
It was always adventurous. So I loved the adventure of it. And now what I'm looking for...
Yes, what now?
If I am looking for something, whatever happens, it will be perfect. I know that. But what I'm looking for is the adventure part of it that is missing into my life. Sex for me means to explore something new. And even at my age, 70 years old, I still would like something new to happen in sex. And being with a new person, of course, will bring the newness to it, but it's the adventure part.
Ooh. So, how do you avoid having regrets?
I don't have any regrets. I really accepted my life the way that it has been. and it is still. I'm trying to be a good person, so I don't have any regret. And when I did in the past, I have a commitment in life is to finish my business with people. You know, I don't want to die with unfinished business.
Yes.
So it is important for me to say I'm sorry when there is something that I did that was not perfect. It's important for me to look for resolution in things that were not, that I could have done better. But I don't have any regret anymore. I think I already cleaned up my act.
Well, if you were 20 again, knowing what you know now, what would you do over? Anything?
I would be kinder.
To yourself, you mean?
To myself, no, I've been following my heart most of my time, but there's definitely, when I was younger, I definitely was more selfish, more looking for my own interests. I was not kind all the time, and I so appreciate kindness now that I'm older in other people, and also I practice it I'll do it as a practice.